So here's a bowl of Kabocha squash. This is half a squash actually, and we steamed it for 20 minutes, so it's very soft. We'll soak up our shiitake and beef ragu very well. Fortunately, the skin of Kabocha is edible, and I find it very pleasant. It adds a nice bit of texture. So now we'll go ahead and look at the ingredients for our ragu. These are the shiitakes, fresh shiitakes we're going to use in our Asian style ragu, although it's still pretty much Italian too. Just no tomato sauce, but we'll come to the secret sauce later. We're going to destalk these and slice them up prior to cooking our ragu. So here are the vegetables that we're going to add into our ragu with a pound of ground beef. It's almost the image of eclectic cuisine. On the left, the sliced shiitakes. On the right, half a yellow onion, 2 skinny carrots, 2 skinny celery stalks, all chopped up. We'll cook these in the Instant Pot first before adding the beef. So here's our ground beef, browned a little and broken up. It's just about ready to add the secret sauce. Okay, so here's our secret sauce. Well, what it really is the braising liquid from some mushrooms that I braised, crimini mushrooms, a few days ago. It was a cup of Shaoxing rice wine, half a cup of kelp infused Ponzu sauce, and some garlic ginger paste. A little bit of oil, sesame oil there. I think this will work pretty well with our recipe for today. Waste not, want not, probably won't use it all, but it's a good reuse that's now packed with mushroom flavour. Well, here we go folks. Here's our eclectic shiitake and beef ragu over steamed and softened Kabocha squash. Looks and smells absolutely delicious. Reused our braising liquid from braising mushrooms. I think this is going to work out really, really well. Question for you all: should I melt a couple of slices of cheese over this? Yes, no, let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching. Just in case I failed in getting your interest, this is how it looks with 2 slices of provolone.